The fall of Jake Paul. Hashtag the second verse. Keep an eye on that bit, quite important. Reacting to the unreleased second verse. I made a promise. The second verse. The second verse is out. Jake Paul diss track feat ex-girlfriend. Last 3 verses, an official music video, out in 2 days. Is this DLC content like? But anyway, you lot, right, what's going on? Hope you're well. So recently on my second channel, I did a video on fidget spinners where I wrote sub to WillNE on one, and at the end of the video, I promised to give it away. The winner's here, I'll get in touch soon. But it turns out, right, quite a lot of people in that comment section wanted one themselves, so ta-da! So that is exactly what we've made. So my first piece of merch ever is a fidget spinner. Absolutely no joke in this at all. I'm not even being ironic. There is actually a link in the description where you can head through and get yourself a sub to WillNE fidget spinner. So they're only available for 2 weeks, but if you do want one, make sure you get amongst the link down below and drop us a tweet if you grab an order. Look at that. Beautiful. Right, okay, now moving on. If you haven't seen this bloke's face this week, you haven't been on this website. Jake Paul, it's every day, bro. And I don't think I've seen this many reaction videos since Jacob Sartorius jumped on a track. So here we are, bandwagoning that. We'll keep it quick, right? If you don't know who these two are, they're kind of America's equivalent of that Ben and Elliot. I know. So anyway, one of them's made a song. It's not great, like, but not that that matters at all.
It's every day, bro, with the Disney Channel flow.
He basically goes on for a bit about all the stuff he bought.
Popping all these checks, got the brand new Rolex.
Then mentions his merch is selling like a God church.
And I just dropped some new merch, and it's selling like a God church.
A what? What's one of those then? The thing is though, right, it's not really worth critiquing this. Like, it's not like he's made it to be good. He's just made it to do numbers, and he's succeeded. Although moving on though, this bloke then comes in claiming England's his city.
You know it's Nick Crumpet and my collar stay popping. Yes, I can rap, and no, I'm not from Compton.
Right, so I was just editing this back and I was like, Jesus Christ, what's going on with this bloke's accent? It honestly sounds like he's an American trying to put on a British accent when he's never heard one before. So anyway, I found his channel and have a look at this.
I came across a quiz which tells you which YouTube star you are.
It turns out he's even a bloody northerner.
You are.
He probably calls one of these a bap. And he's out here pretending like he's got a 30-year history of voting Conservatives and shooting foxes.
You know it's Nick Crumpet and my collar stay popping.
That's the maddest bit of the lot. Right, okay, and then after that, he dropped a diss track on his brother, who then dropped one back. Kind of. Because halfway through the song, he bottles it and starts going on like, alright guys, so he's my brother and I don't really want to slew him too bad, so I've cut out the second verse. When in reality, it's just to set up the thumbnail and title of his next 3 20-minute vlogs. Okay, and then you remember last week where I was like, and then Ricegum got involved. Some things are inevitable. But I can literally just recycle that because Jake Paul diss track feat ex-girlfriend.
I can tell that you came with a Disney flow. Hey, ain't nobody ever heard about your Disney show.
Some things are inevitable. Okay, and then moving on, because then I found one of the most horrendous things I've ever seen.
Get it in this game just like that Mike Ashley. When I book a bad bitch and I'll be doing it nasty.
How haven't I seen this before? Right, so what you've just witnessed is a bit of Double G, spelled without the O for extra impact, who's a Newcastle-born rapper, and I can't lie, right, I didn't even think they existed. So as you might have noticed, right, I've came home to film this week's episode, because that's literally where I walk my dog.
Darcy, man, you'll get stabbed.
So yes, right, it's from 2015, but I'm home this week, and it's on the internet, so I mean, no. So anyway, let's not waste time, right, here's a bit of Mr. Negativity from this bloke, Double G.
Yo, notorious Double G, new track, motherfuckers. I hope you like this. It matters.
Oh, for God's sake, what an intro that is. Hope you like this. Your ma does. Honestly, man, I'm surprised no one's tried that on YouTube.
Hi guys, today I'm going to be reading my erotic novel. I hope you like it, because your mum does.
People's always asking when the fuck I'll be back.
Oh yeah, now I'm not one who enjoys taking the piss out of people's appearance, right? But why does it look like Gollum spent the day shopping in Sports Direct and then headed down to Whitley Bay Seafront to whinge about his recent divorce? I do also apologise about the lack of captions for this one. At some points even I've got no idea what he's on about.
Nobody will match me. If I all could catch me, I'm going off like Cabo on my pop with rap G.
Like literally no idea.
Any real dad knows how to safeguard his kids. I've done a drug test and 7 courses shit. See that bitch? She never done one. So now she's in disgrace and I jumped up mom.
Oh, I'm sorry, right? But imagine getting home from school one day to discover your dad's dropped a diss track on your mum.
I had to do with this because I'm fucking forming.
Only in Newcastle, man.
Round here, the bitches I be fucking with go down round here.
The bitches I be booking with go down round here. Now, I'm sorry, right, but there is absolutely nothing going down round Cullercoats Boatyard.
Oh, for God's sake.
Like, there's an old people's home, a chippy, and a bit further down the road there's a dinosaur golf. It's about as intense as it gets. So anyway, in a week taken over by a Donald Trump spelling mistake and some shite about cracking a cold one open with the boys, we've had some sad news. So Big Dev, He's gone. He's like, gonna have to pay for your own gift cards now. So the kid's channel got terminated and he doesn't reckon it was for misleading content somehow. More for violence apparently.
Well, surprisingly, none of it was actually to do with the misleading. They came back and they said it was literally because the 3 strikes were all because of the violence in the videos.
I mean, that video where he called the boss baby was pretty vicious. But it's funny, right? Because all of the YouTubers which were making videos about him last month being like, oh, we need to stop this kid, right? But now he's actually gone and no one's got anything to make videos on anymore. We're all like, oh, go on lads, bring him back. On a lighter note, Oxford City made a signing this week in McDonald's with a Barclays pen. That's high profile, that is. What it would look like if men had breasts. Well, women. Okay, then moving on, right? There's something that I kind of need your guys' help with. So this week, our mate Memulus was tweeting about how London's water tastes bloody awful. He's not wrong. But then in a turn of events, right, Dylan Brewer piped up rinsing him for drinking tap water. Genuine question, right? Is that not a normal thing? Like, has he just made a fortune from standing on Blackpool Pier and rapping for a bit and then just like invested straight into keeping himself hydrated with like fine minerals or something? Like, surely everyone drinks tap water, don't they? Right, so you might already know I'm not exactly the biggest fan of this how many retweets shite. But this week I saw Schoolboy Q agree to be some kid's godparent for 25,000 of them. Like, I'm sorry, right, but don't they get the child if anything happens to the parents? Can you imagine being told as a newly orphaned 7-year-old that you have to live with some rapper for the rest of your life because your dad got 25,000 random people to press a button on Twitter? Actually, that sounds alright. British politician wants death penalty for suicide bombers. Does that not defeat the point, like? Okay, so also this week I got tweeted this photo of someone standing outside a gig with sub to WillNE written on their arm. Now I just want to say, if that's you or if you know them, please get in touch because you're a total hero. Any ISIS terrorist that kills me gets 50k. I'll give out my address, no police, but I've got a sword. Right, who's this knacker then? Like, I swear posh people live in a different world. Alright lads, take a photo of us with this sword so I can send it to ISIS. Moron. And then you'll have probably seen this, the floor is lava challenge.
Johanna, the floor is lava.
Next customer, please. I'm so sorry. The floor is lava, get off!
Hilarious. So it turns out what was probably once one of your favourite childhood games can now get you 85 million views on Facebook. So there's this one of a couple just smashing up shops.
The floor is lava. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Then this last full on stacking it over a car park wall.
Kylie, the floor's lava.
Well, there's their thumbnail. Then Bayern Munich, they got their mascot on it.
Bernie, the floor is lava.
Pretty useless, man. Get him sacked. Okay, and then moving on, right? Keith of the Week is gonna have to make a comeback for this episode because it turns out someone's built a proper massive statue of Theresa May telling immigrants to shite off and stuck it on top of the White Cliffs of Dover. It's a canny bit of spare time, that. Oh, you alright, John? What you doing with your day off, like? Oh, mate, I'm just building this 30-foot statue of a 60-year-old woman. Alright then, John. See you tomorrow. Now, I tweeted out, right, being like, oh, people from the south are weird. And that provoked a response of, well, you lot are responsible for Geordie Shore, which is absolutely more than a fair response, but you don't see any of that on the coast of Whitley Bay. All we've got's 40-year-old divorced rappers, man. Right, anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please leave a like down below. Again, the link for the fidget spinners will be in the description. If you have enjoyed, please leave a like, and if you're new around here, feel free to subscribe. I'll see you guys later.